everyone. It is always fun to review top players' game. I think this is the most intense game I've ever seen in past year between Park Junghwan and Shin Jinseo. Shin Jinseo was winning 10 games in a row from last year of August. It happened only in 1 year. Can you imagine how it feels like if you lose to the same opponent 10 games in a row? Want to die, right? I think psychological pressure was the problem for Park Junghwan. In the middle of the game, he lost his concentration and the situation went downhill. Okay, before we begin, let's take a look at the tournament table. Actually, this game is a consolation match. There was a second chance. Hyun gets to the finals first, and Shin Jinseo lost against Park Ji-hyun. Yeah, I reviewed this game. Shin Jinseo was black, Park Junghwan was white. Shin Jinseo invaded at the 3-3, and Shin Jinseo split. After this exchange, Park Junghwan invaded at the another 3-3, and this is the most complicated variation in the opening, right? Now Blackstone is over here, so in this case for white, cutting from the top is better, because let me show you the normal joseki. Yeah, this is normal variation. Yeah, this is a bit complicated, but in this case we can expect a trade. I can take this one stone, and this is center, and black can get the corner. So black managed to capture the corner, and white got to have the outside. But as you see, now black has a stone here, so white's outside is not that great, right? So probably that's why in this case, cutting from top is a bit better. This is the actual game. Now this ladder favors white, so there is no benefit for black to play Atari here. So this is the actual game. Actually, at this moment, black had another option like this. Then white can cut here. Then this is another joseki. But it seems like now white got center. So if white goes here, looks like white is good enough, right? So probably Shin Jinseo didn't like this variation, so the sequence went like this. Yeah, this is kind of old joseki. And now when black plays here, the original joseki is white pushes here. This is because if black plays here first, locally this is equal. If white doesn't play here, for example, if white just reduces black's liberty, black will win this catching race, right? So for white, this is the only option. Then locally this is equal. Then because of this stone, white has a co-thread, this Atari, then we can expect this trade. But before white plays this move, at this moment, before white plays this move, if white exchanges this is good for white, right? Then this is the same sequence. Then as you see, white got some benefit with this exchange. So if the sequence goes like this is good for white. So if white pushes, black should extend. Then white can get the corner, but black can cover the center. I think Park Jong-hwan's strategy for today is very center-oriented. He chose the influence instead of territory. He gave up capturing these stones. Instead of it, Park Jong-hwan chose this jump. Now white has no core threat, so white couldn't take this way, right? So Park Jong-hwan played this attachment and gets outside. Now that Park Jong-hwan chose this move, black had this territory and white got the influence. I think Park Jong-hwan did like this kind of style, taking the outside, taking the influence is better to face Shin Jinseo. Does it make sense? Now Shin Jinseo went to the lower right corner, but with this move, Shin Jinseo could have saved these 4 stones. Rather than taking this way, Shin Jinseo decided to sacrifice these 4 stones. If white plays this kind of move, this is easy for black to choose the next step. Now black can go this way, but the actual game, the reason why Park Jong-hwan played this shoulder hit is now the size is different. This size is bigger than the previous variation, so white is trying to put some pressure on black. So probably Shin Jinseo was not that comfortable for playing away. Shin Jinseo chose the upper left corner and white pushed here. With this move, we can see one more time that Park Jong-hwan is focusing on the center. With this move, Park Jong-hwan could have chosen this way, but it seems like he didn't like this kind of move. Then with this move, the influence over here gets weaker, so that's why Park Jong-hwan played this move. Now Shin Jinseo could have gone this way, the left side, but Shin Jinseo played here. It seems like he is aiming at this aji. Yeah, we will see it later. Without this move, if black plays here first, then white can push through and then white can cover here. Then since this shoulder hit is very powerful, then this move could be not that powerful, right? So that's why Shin Jinseo prepared this move by playing on this side. So this is the actual game. Shin Jinseo played Atari from the bottom and the sequence went like this. If white extends, then white can cover the center, but Park Jong-hwan chose this direction and it was very good. But Park Jong-hwan changed his direction. This is the part where we can see Park Jong-hwan's style. He is very flexible. Yeah, we can say this kind of move is not consistent because when white plays here, it seems like white want to play this move, right? Actually, this would have been better because white can answer the corner with this move and white can enlarge the center like this. Actually, this kind of style is more threatening for Shin Jinseo because if white plays like this game is likely to be a do or die game. Shin Jinseo probably should invade at the center, and we would be able to see the all-in strategy, right? But Park Jung-hwan couldn't give up his style, and the sequence went like this. After this exchange, White answered here, but for White it is a little bit annoying that Black can play some ladder breaker on this side, something like this. So probably with this move, it would have been better for White to just clean this aji like this. This is the actual game. Shin Jinseo started playing on the right side. He was waiting for this move ever since he played here. So this is the actual game. The right side, there is a ko, and White managed to connect underneath. This is local ko thread, and White took this one stone, and Black saved these 3 stones, but this choice was a bit heavy. With this move, for Black, this would have been better, but it seems like Shin Jinseo thought like these 3 stones are very important, because as you see, if Black can save these 3 stones, this group is not alive. So probably Shin Jinseo thought like he would be able to chase this group and get some advantage from this attack. But with this move, Shin Jinseo could have chosen this way. Then White can exchange this. This is Sente, and White can start this ko, right? This is a local ko thread, and now Black can play the ko thread over here. Then White has no choice but to finish this ko. Then Black can play one more time on this side. Then this is a trade. White got this area and Black got this area. But this is a little bit bigger. So this way would have been better for Shin Jinseo. But judging this kind of trade is not that easy, even for top player. So that's why Shin Jinseo chose this way. But we can see that why this choice was heavy. After this exchange, now White is connected perfectly, and after this peep, Park Jung-hwan played this attachment. If White jumps like this, then Black can save this group very easily. Then this stone has no pressure on the Black stones, so this was the right choice. And this is the actual game. This Hana was not good. It would have been better for Black not to exchange this, because if Black extends without this exchange, this is the best for White. Then Black can save the center, and this would have been much better for Black. We can compare this shape with the actual game. Remember this shape, okay? After this cut, White connected here, and Black had to save the center. We can compare this outside and this outside. White has no cutting point over here, so this is much thicker for White, so that's why now Park Jung-hwan is happy with this result. Okay. Ever since this game started, if the game had been very close, now White started leading by 2 points. Because I think that is because Shin Jinseo chose this move and it was heavy. Does it make sense? And the strategy Park Jong-hwan chose, center-oriented one, it was very powerful so far. When black plays this hane, Park Jong-hwan played this attachment. It was very sharp, but it would have been good enough for white to play this hane and just play this hanging connection. Because in the actual game, when white plays here, Shin Jinseo chose this way and he decided to sacrifice these resistance. Because if black answers either way, this or this, is annoying. Because if black connects here, then this exchange is so good for white. Later, black cannot play away because there is such a bad odds here. And if black plays hane on this direction, then this is a disaster for black. So that's why Shin Jinseo decided to sacrifice this resistance, and as a result, black got center. That is so valuable at this moment. And black went to the center and it was very powerful. After this hane, Park Jong-hwan tried to attack the center group, but now this ladder is working for black, so it was very powerful for black. So with this move, with this jump, Park Jong-hwan could have chosen this way. Then now this ladder is okay. And if black jumps here, then white can block the center. Then it would have been okay for white. But Park Jong-hwan jumped here and Shin Jinseo managed to save this one stone, so it was very nice for black. Shin Jinseo saved the center, otherwise white can attack this group. And after this, white captured the center, but this cut was very nice. White should answer, but now black can tenuki, because if white tries to capture this group, then this is center, right? So black can capture these two stones. So that's why Shin Jinseo was able to play away, and this attachment was so nice. If white answers from this direction, then this is center, and this is the great follow-up, and there is no problem for black to save the corner. Yeah, since this is center, so there is no problem for black. So that's why Park Jong-hwan answered from the corner, but now this cut is so sharp. This is a probe move. If white answers from this direction, now this cut is very powerful. Black can play Atari from this side and black can keep pushing. Then if white blocks, then this is center. So after this cut, black can descend. Then A and B are mi, so this is a disaster for white. So that's why the actual game, Park Jong-hwan had no choice but to answer from this direction. Then this is good for black because later black has this kind of end game. After this cut, Shin Jinseo went back to the lower left corner and the sequence went like this. Now we can see that Park Jong-hwan managed to capture the center, but Shin Jinseo saved this group with center and captured these two stones with center and went to the biggest place on the board. At this moment, Shin Jinseo was leading by almost 5 points, and he didn't give any chance to Park Jong-hwan, so Shin Jinseo won this game. Alright, how was today's game? I think this is the most intense game I have ever seen in the past year between Park Junghwan and Shin Jinseo. Park Junghwan seems like prepared a lot to face Shin Jinseo, and we could see that Park Junghwan tried to choose the center-oriented move, and it seemed like it works very well, right? At this moment, White could have chosen this way, then it would have been much better for White. And for the center fight, I think this is White's losing move. With this move, White could have played like this, then the game would have been still good for White. Ever since Shin Jinseo played this move, Shin Jinseo was just perfect. With this game, Shin Jinseo won 11 games in a row against Park Junghwan. I hope Park Junghwan would be able to win soon. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!